Good morning, this is Julian. Today I think I'm going to post the video, or I'm going to make the video about fixing my daughter's car. That was early on, a couple weeks ago, and there's lots of things that I should have videoed that I didn't, but I'm going to post what I have, and if nothing more, it'd be a good memory for me about what I did, what I didn't do, what I should have done. And I hope you enjoy it, and maybe you'll learn something, or I'll learn something along the way. You might ask, why am I doing all this? Well, there's this dent here, and I want to remove the wheel well. So I have to remove the tire, then remove the wheel well, then work on the dent, and we'll see what happens. Well, I've been at this several hours this morning, and one thing that I realized is I didn't have the right sockets to remove these, and so I went and bought sockets. And I thought I bought sockets, I bought these. And turns out the star pattern is different. So now I'm gonna go to an auto parts store to see if I can get these batteries, these sockets. Thanks. I went to Home Depot looking for a different type of socket, and it turns out a little YouTube search pointed out that those are just caps. They're not actually bolts. And this little part that's in here is actually for removing those caps. So let me try that. So here I have the difficult caps, and I'm looking for the screws, and then turns out this wire thing, I'm supposed to stick it in there, and voila, there's the bolt. So all the tools are included, and these are just caps. That would have saved me like an hour and a half. Maybe I should just started with YouTube. I got the tire off. I spent a bunch of time on sockets because the bar was very tough. Eventually I just stood on the bar and the nuts came off. So no sockets, the bar that they included, me standing on it, tires off. I put the tire in there just in case the car falls. It'll fall on something and not my legs. And the next thing I'm going to do is remove this plastic on the inside. But I am searching for the bolts that I purchased, or the sockets that I purchased, because these do look like normal diamonds. So anyways, that's the next step. These do fit, but I already had these small ones. It's the big ones that I was looking for that really don't exist because they're just plastic covers. But I now have a set. I don't think it's worth returning. Well, this is out. All parts are here. And now I have access to the dent. So I'm about to get started. Did I mention it's hot out here? It's pretty hot. We're in July. Anyways, I'm gonna use, well, here's a patch so far. I think you need Bondo to make this perfect. I'm not gonna make it perfect because the car's not perfect, but the dent is out, and I'm gonna use this 400 grit sandpaper, which is aggressive, to see what the highs and lows are. And I'm gonna tap some more of the hammer on this and paint it and see what it looks like. Worst case, you can always go to a professional and have it done, but for now it's better than it was. Well, I think Bondo is the way to go, but I don't have it in me, and I don't have any experience with Bondo. So I'm gonna paint this. We don't have the dent, but we do have some raised areas. I'm not sure if I need to primer the metal. I'm gonna go look that up online, a little bit of primer, but I'm gonna paint, and it won't look as bad when it's all painted, but you're gonna see some of the bumps. So went ahead and bought primer filler, or filler primer, whatever. So, and I put down this towel to cool off the metal, because we're in the middle of the day, so it's going to get a little hot, but if I put down a towel, it should cool down the metal, and then I should be able to spray the primer. I'm going to do a few of the other jobs, like maybe put in the windshield wipers and fill up the fluid, things I need to do anyways, and then get the car ready to try again and paint this evening. I applied my first coat of primer. You can see the lumps. Depending on the angle, it's lumpy, but I'm shading it so that it can dry and I can see what I'm working with. Probably I'll sand it one more time, paint it one more time. I got up this morning early, not really early, like 7, thinking, okay, I'm gonna just tape this up. I'm already sweating. So it's not quite 8. I'm done taping and I'm done cleaning. I'm gonna clean one more time before I paint. So yeah, that's good. And then I'm gonna go to the back. And so I did a larger section than before, because when I did a small section, you can tell where the small section is. So I took my neighbor's advice and I'm going to do much larger sections. One of the reasons the paint is different is because the paint is 8 years old. And so even though it's the same paint color, the paint on the car is faded and the paint in the can is brand new. So there is a slight variation in terms of the panels and where you paint, what you can see. But I guess it's better than dents. Well, the car is finished. Looks good from this side. The other side, not so much. But we learned a lot. And I'm not gonna, next time I'm gonna do a little bit of work when she has time on this fender, because it's all lumpy. Hello. You can see all the lumps on here. And towards the back, I think they call this like fish eye. I just need to resand and repaint. It's not bad. You know, it looks pretty good. Overall, the car's in good shape. Tint's been done. Wheels are clean. So what she needs to do is, she's got new license plates, get the tags moved over, because the new plate does not have the tags. The old plates have the tags. She's got to return the windshield wipers, which were the wrong ones. And and we got to get 2 front tires, because these are balding. But today's Sunday, so they were closed, and I did not have a chance to do that. But the 2 front tires get replaced. I think the car is good to go. So, anyways, that was it. One final note on the car is that we moved my daughter down to San Diego. So I don't know that the car will ever be in LA again. But nonetheless, it's fixed, and it's not worth dumping a ton of money into. She's just going to use it for the next several years, keep it clean, and then maybe get a different car at that point. I think this car's a 2018, so it should over 10 years old. It's probably time to get a new car. In any case, that's it.